Hi everybody! Happy Wednesday! We are here doing Facebook Live. So I thought I would come on a couple minutes early because I'm ready-ish to show you what we're making this week. And I had a lot of inspiration and not a lot of prep time, so I'm sure you'll have some grace with me. But I wanted to show you a couple other projects that I'm working on too, just to make sure you know what's going on. So if you're here, say hi, comment below so I can see you. You can share if you want. I love it when people share. So as you all know, I'm doing the Tropical Oasis suite as a retreat, it's my April retreat in a box. And so you will learn how to make this very cute little flip album, and it's really fun. And I will score all the paper for you. So I'll score and cut stuff, and then you get half, I think you get half or a quarter of a pack of the DSP from Tropical Oasis. You'll get the Memories and More card kit. You'll get a roll of the burlap. This stuff is really nice. I like it. It actually ties really cute knots and stuff. And then you'll also get the Memories and More note cards. And I am designing 20 cards for that. And this is a couple of them. They're super cute. Hi, Kathy. So these are really fun. And that's all no stamping. So you don't need really any other supplies, maybe other than like scissors and some adhesive. So no stamping required for that. And it's $50, but that includes priority shipping to you. And you get 3 classes with that. You get the folder, the scrapbook folder. Hey, Dawn. You get the 20 cards. And you get another class as well. So like a bonus class. So anyway, I think it's a good deal. One of the things that I've got a lot going on my desk right now. I've got a lot of projects and things coming in and out of the office. I wanted to remind everybody that the in colors from 2018 to 2020 are going away. Sadness. This actually ended up being a really good color set. When it first came out, I was like, ooh, those are bright. But I've really loved them, and they've been really integral in my crafting, and so I'm really sad to see them go. I will say that there's a small stamper who will be happy to take these on. We also had a lot of the blend markers in the in colors. If these are colors that you have, I would highly encourage you to get the refills for these. Like if you have the lovely lipstick pad, you need to go ahead and get the refill for it because it will be gone soon. And the retiring list will be out in a couple of weeks, or next week, I think. And it's just definitely something where you want to go ahead and get these while you can. The clearance rack has been updated, so just FYI, there is lots of awesome items on the clearance rack to be had right now for really great deals, and y'all know I love a good deal. So, and then the other thing I wanted to show was on my blog, I'll be putting this up. It is a one-sheet wonder that was made for that lily paper that we had in celebration, and maybe you have some of it. And so I made some really cute cards for that. This is actually what my team is getting. This is our monthly project this month, is to show them how to do a one-sheet wonder. And so I'm super jazzed. It'll also be on the blog tomorrow, which I need to write that blog post. So I started it and I haven't finished it. And then on top of that, I am keeping open the host code from last week because, as you know, my daughter was, she's trying to collect a bunch of orders so she can buy some of the supplies that she wants. If you missed last week's Facebook Live, you have to go back and watch it. It's super duper cute. If you place an order with the host code, and I'll make sure to put it up, but it's UVARCMBN as in Nicholas, UVA RCMBN as in Nicholas, you will get the supplies to make these 4 cute cards. And these were a one-sheet wonder from a 6x6 sheet. So it's that same lily paper. It's really pretty. So you'll get the supplies and envelopes to make that from one-sheet wonder. which is super cute, and it featured the witticisms. Anyways, I hope you go and check it out because I thought it was a really cute Facebook Live, and Marianne was super proud of herself for she designed that. So that's all her, and I want to support her, and I want to make sure that her hostess code gets lots of orders on it. And we've had a couple orders already, but we'd love some more. So, all right, I'm moving a few things, and then we are organizing a team sampler, so I'll make sure to share that. But I will say I got 3 handmade cards today, and I can't tell you, as someone who mails out a lot of handmade cards, I can't tell you how nice it was to get 3 cards today. So I'll show you the cards I got. I got one card from my upline, super cute, yay. It says, congratulations, high five, you did it. Super sweet. I love this paper. It's really pretty. Now, this is not a paper I got, but I think I'm going to get it because I like all the florals. I don't love the purses and the shoes and stuff. That's not my style, but the florals are pretty. So anyways, that's from my upline from Candy Rattray. And then I got this card, so cute, from my business development advisor at the home office from Stampin' Up, and she mailed me a card, and that's really sweet. And it looks like she hand did these tulips. They're gorgeous, and they're on watercolor paper. So nice. That's pretty. And then one of my downlines sent me a card as well, Kathleen. And that was really sweet. Her and I've been trying to help her kind of kickstart things, and I was excited to hear she's doing Cake and Cards by Kathleen. So proud of her for taking it on. So I'm going to flip you guys around. I'm going to show you one other project. It's not glued down or else I would hold it up. And then I'm going to get to the projects we're going to make today. If you place with this order code, you're going to get the projects to make last week's One Sheet Wonder. And then you're going to get the base ingredients, the pretty things to make this week's. So just FYI, I'm all about giving you guys stuff and appreciating you for placing orders. I appreciate you all so much. So I'm going to unmount. Whoop, there we go. And I'm going to flip you because I think that wanted to show you. So this is a sampler that I've been working on. And this is an appreciation. I'm going to move this because that is definitely casting a shadow. This is an appreciation for all my customers and team. I had some criteria for it, but I've been working on this sampler. I thought it was really cute. I love that paper. It's so cool. All right, so I'm going to move that out of the way. There's just a few Easter eggs that have been eaten up in here, y'all. It's been a little stressful, right? All right, so I'm just going to make sure that the stand is stable and that you guys are with me. Awesome. Okay, so here is the hostess code. So just in case you need that, UVA-RCMBN. And what I wanted to show was, I feel like this paper came out so quickly and then we weren't able to do a lot with it. And I have a lot of it and I want to share it with you. So I cut one piece from each of the Flowering Foils Specialty Designer Series paper that we got in celebration. And then I'm also including a sheet, there should be a green one too. Okay, I'm also including a piece of each of the embossed, these are really pretty, Pear Pizzazz, Purple Posy, and Pool Party, so that you can use these in your crafting endeavors as well. But what I'm going to talk about today is how to color these and give you a couple of maybe new or different techniques than you've seen before. So, all right, let's do the first one. So the first one is this one. And what we're going to do with this is, I'll show you the finished piece because it's crazy. So I went a little wild on this one with the blends, right? And the idea was that I was working in quadrants, right? So I would work in purple, and then this one would be purple, but then it would also have some Calypso Coral. This one would be purple, but it would also have some Poppy Parade, right? And so I was just coloring. But any kind of, coloring with your blend markers would be gorgeous on this paper. And then I do always love to look at the back. I think it's really fun. So the first way that you can color this is with the blend markers. They're wonderful. They're alcohol-based markers. They're $9 for a set of 2. I have quite a few. Maybe start with a couple of colors you really like, and then you can build it up from there. But I will say that they are a lot of fun to play with, and yeah, they're a lot of fun. So I'm gonna get the Call Me Clover out, and I'm going to show you kind of how I color. So when I color with these, I always start with the dark. Some people start with the light, some people start with the dark. I start with the dark. This is just how I work. So I do a little bit of dark, and then I do a whole lot of light over that. And so sometimes I use the bullet tip, and sometimes I use the... So then what you see, one, is always have a scratch piece of paper underneath it, right? But hopefully you see that that starts to push, right? And it starts to blend that out. So add some light up at the top, and then we're kind of gonna just like roll over it with some circular motions with that dark, right? And that's what's gonna give us that really nice shading from the inside to the out. So I prefer, and then you can always go back and add more dark. Like if you're like, oh, that's not dark enough, or I want a little bit more. And the other thing is that if there's still kind of a line there, you can go in and you can add some more. So you can always go back and kind of roll over it and add some more color, right? I feel like there's a big shadow today. I don't know what's going on. Let's see. Okay. I know I'm a lefty and my light's coming from the left, which is probably not very good for me, but all right. You good? You guys can see that? Okay. And I like the brush end more, but I will say I feel like you definitely have more control with the bullet tip than you do with the brush end, for sure. So just something to think about. I will say I feel like this paper really showed the flaws, like if I was out of the lines or something, this paper definitely, I feel like, highlighted it. So, right, this is what we've got, right? We've got that really pretty shimmer and the really pretty color, and this is just how my mind was working the other night when I was working on this. But this could be really fun. You could do the whole thing in one color. You could do multiple colors. You could do, flowers, but keep the green in between for some leaves, right? It's up to you how you want to color this, but the blends are really fun. So that's one way to color. All right, another way to color this is some of our really cute little sponge daubers. So our sponge daubers come, what, 5 to a pack for $5? I don't know. They're ridiculously inexpensive. So I'm going to get Flirty Flamingo, which is one of my favorite colors. Make sure that was pretty clean. All right, that was pretty good. So I'm going to get Flirty Flamingo, and I'm going to come in here, and I'm going to use my sponge daubers. So sponge daubers are definitely not an exact science, right? But the look that they create is really pretty. So and then, of course, the more you rub, right, then the darker it's going to be. And then you can kind of, like, on the outskirts, right, we can do sort of a lighter look, right? And so, and then for the green, these guys are pretty small. I'm curious to see. I don't know, we want just a hint of green, right? We don't need a lot. What green did I grab? I must have grabbed, like, Granny Apple or something. Oh, yeah, Granny Apple green. Good stuff, right? There we go. So now, right, we've got some really pretty soft pink flowers, some really cute green leaves, right? I will say that, like, the first time you dab it in the ink, it's like really dark, and then after that it kind of lightens up. So sometimes it's helpful, like, if you dab it and then go ahead and, like, get off the majority of the ink there, and then you'll have, like, a little more control versus that giant green leaf that I just made there. But, oh, there's another leaf. Good. Okay, get him. Excellent. Isn't that always the thing when you're, like, coloring and then you look back and you've, like, forgotten one? You're like, oh, how did I do that? All right, good. And kind of look in circles and rub it in, and then definitely got something pink up there, and then definitely have some pink down here, Right, these little blossoms I can kind of get maybe with the side. Nice. That's pretty. So then I think what I would do with this one is, right, I'm going to mount it. I think these are the perfect size for a note card. So I'll probably put that on here. And then I was working with a couple of these earlier. And I love the I Miss Your Face. And because I don't like how I colored that, I might do something like this, and maybe I'll put like this over here because I don't really love how I like messed that up. So maybe I do something like that. All right, so let's do that. So the I Miss Your Face was also from a celebration set. It was really cute. And again, it happened at the end of celebration, and I just, between everything with COVID-19 and work and everything, I just don't feel like I had enough of a chance to play with it. And so I want to keep playing. So by Jove, I'm going to. So pretty. That's so awesome. All right. How's everybody doing? Hey, Marlene. Nice to see you, Marlene. All right. So now let's check out this one. So this, this grid pattern, I was like, I don't know how I feel about that. But I actually think it's pretty cool. Let's do Bermuda Bay and Green Apple Green. That'll be fun. We'll do these two. All right. So this is our sponge roller, our little sponge. I love this thing. And so what you do is, if you've never had one of these, you've never played, so you're gonna like roll it in the ink, right? And then you're always gonna practice, of course. And so you want to kind of, you know, like you would a paint roller at home on the wall, right? You're going to kind of vary your, you know, your stance. So we're gonna roll some green on. And then of course, if you want to blend the two colors together, then when you get to the middle, you need to, you know, kind of lighten up, right? Okay, so we've got a good green going there. I'll make sure it's clean. It looks pretty good. I don't feel like they pick up a ton of ink, like I think. All right, and then I got my Bermuda Bay over here. Let's see what we're talking. Oh yeah, that's way brighter. All right, so we want to make sure this doesn't like overpower this. So I'm actually gonna roll pretty light at first, and then I'll kind of like heavy up my pressure, right? And then kind of just blend those two together. See how I'm kind of differing the angle, right? So you can't see any lines, just like you would when you were paint rolling at home. Ooh, now that's pretty. I like that. All right, and so we'll get another note card because I think that's pretty. And we'll stick that guy on there. Now the big question is, do you go blue to green, green to blue? I think I'm gonna go blue to green. Sort of like sky to earth, right? And then I have a really cute one of these in Pool Party. Yeah, definitely the Pool Party one. So we'll do that. We'll pop that up on a couple of dimensionals. So I am really throwing everything but the kitchen sink at this hostess code, right? Because I want Marianne to be able to get her items that she wants. She wants snips. Mainly it's so that she doesn't use mine, right? But she wants snips and tear and tape. She's got a couple stamp sets on her list. So look at that. That's really nice. Awesome. All right. So the third one, right, is the tiny little blossoms. These little, cute little daisies, right? So what we want to do for this is we're going to do a little bit with our aqua painter. We're going to get our aqua painter and I'm going to come in and we're going to paint. So I think I want the big ones to be, like the copper ones to be this Daffodil Delight. And then maybe, and this doesn't have to be perfect, right? Like, it's okay. We'll come through and there's some of the big ones. And then, what about doing like Mango Melody or something for the small one? Because it's a pretty yellow as well, but it's kind of a yellow-orange sunbursty color, right? I feel like this could be a really good piece for like a fall card, right? Like sunflowers, and I don't know why I think sunflowers are more for fall, but I think that this could be. And you'll see I'm not using a lot of ink, and we're getting a lot of coverage on this paper. So this paper has a coating on it, and I think that that's what makes it not take a lot of ink. Like, it's actually really easy to get a lot done with, you know, just a little bit. So, got that. All right, did I get all of the ones with the copper? Yeah, pretty much, right? I think, oh, no, I found one. It's like, where's Waldo? Have y'all seen the funny, like, COVID-19 Where's Waldo things? There's one where it's like, you can't hide anymore. And he's like standing in the middle of a street corner all by himself. Anyway, I know, I have a sixth sense of humor. Okay, let's get that Mango Melody out. Let's see what that looks like. Awesome. So again, we're gonna squeeze our pad together, right? Because we're just trying to get some ink on the inside, which I'm not sure that I was successful with that, but you know, close enough. Mango Melody is a much darker color, so like this should be, oh, but it's a very different color, and it looks different with that silver. Oh, I don't know how different it looks. Like, I don't know if I love it, but that's okay. We'll roll with it. We're rolling. This one, because it doesn't have like a kind of center, I could probably go a little bit faster. All right. Well, yeah. Pretty. That looks pretty good. Oh, there's one. I'm telling you guys. Oh, if you don't know this about me, I'm terrible at Where's Waldo. So, little known facts about Melissa. Not good at Where's Waldo. All right. So, we get another note card, another envelope, and let that dry for a sec. Just give it a second to dry. I'm going to set it over here. We're going to get this other guy in, the crazy kaleidoscope guy. And I think with him, I've got this purple one, right? Totally works. The other option would be pink. Oh, the pink's really cute too. All right, with the yellow, is the yellow on the yellow too much yellow? Is that too matchy? Nope, not too matchy for me. All right. Pink or purple? That's the ultimate question. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Melissa. So, purple or pink? Pink or purple? A or B? Yes. Pink or purple? I'll wait until I see your response. See if anybody's with us. See if you guys are alive. Purple. The fastest person to the rodeo wins. Yay, Melissa agrees. Kathy agrees. Oh, wonderful. Awesome. All right. I thought purple too, but yeah, who am I? Awesome. So cute. Maybe I'll do another one like this. Oh yeah, that's cute. Awesome. Yay! I like that. That's super cute. All right. And then this one. Good. It's dry. Another note card. I ordered a whole bunch of extra note cards the other day because I just knew that we're going to be making a lot of projects. And note cards are efficient. They mail for, you know, a regular stamp. There's nothing crazy about them. You get the envelopes and the cards all in one, which I love. They're great for beginning stampers. Oh yeah, I really like that. That's so cute. That's stinking cute. Okay, so if you place an order with UVARCMBN either last week or this week, you will get the card kit to make both sets. So you'll get this set to make these guys, right, with all the pretty papers. And you'll also get the cards. So there's the hostess code. I think my mother-in-law even wanted to place an order. She's a demonstrator, by the way. We just thought that was really sweet. She was like, I want to help Marianne get her supplies, you know. So there, you'll get that, and you'll get the card kit that she designed, which has a one-sheet wonder that you can use however you want. But I'll go ahead, I'll pre-punch pieces out for you. So you'll get the white, you'll get the DSP, you'll get the cardstock, and you'll get like 1.5 foot of the ribbon as well. So then you can do whatever you want with those pieces. You don't have to make them like she did, but man, she was proud of them. So anyway, okay, I think that's it for me and all of my projects and messes and everything. Thanks for tuning in, and yeah, I appreciate each and every one of you so much. I've got a lot of packets and stuff going out over the next couple of days to team members, to customers, to so stay tuned if you're waiting on something from me, because I've got a huge pile of stuff next to me that needs to go out. Tomorrow's Thursday, so I'm probably going out tomorrow night. I'll go over to the post office and I'll mail a bunch of stuff. Don't worry, I'm wearing masks and a glove and the whole 9 yards. And if any of you are worried, I know we were having a conversation on one of the groups. They're saying that like on paper, like the virus can only last like 3 hours. So, you know, put your mail in the garage overnight, check it the next morning, you'll be fine, you know? So yeah, thanks, Kathy. I appreciate it. This paper is gorgeous, and there are so many ways to add such pretty color to it. Next week, I'll be showing off some coloring techniques as well, but with a different stack of paper. So be back for that. That'll be super fun and awesome. And yeah, just like to inspire you guys. Hope that you get crafty, get creative. I've definitely been doing a lot more of that the past couple weeks, and it's felt really good. So, all right. Appreciate each and every one of you. See you later. Bye, y'all. Have a great night.